Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Blog Podcast. Today's Thursday, September 27th, 2018. Today I'm going to recap yesterday's baseball games, look ahead to today's games, do my bowl projections for week 5 of the college football season. I'll do my NHL preseason power rankings. I'll also be checking in on every team's top 10 prospect and the progress everybody's making this year. And then I'll do my picks for the college football and NFL games being played tonight. All right, baseball. Some very interesting results last night that have some people raising some eyebrows. Game 1 of a doubleheader, Red Sox and Orioles. The Red Sox win big, 19-3. Red Sox 107-51, Baltimore 45-112. David Price with the win, Ryan Missinger with the loss. The Nationals defeated the Marlins 9-3 in a shortened game, 8 innings. Perhaps Bryce Harper's final game as a National in Nationals Park. Nats are 81-78, Marlins 62-96. Wander Suaro with the win, Wei-Yin Chen with the loss. The Blue Jays defeated the Astros 3-1. Blue Jays 72-87, Houston 158. Joe Bigiani with the win, Chris Davinsky with the loss, Ken Giles with the save. The Royals defeated the Reds 6-1. The Royals are 56-102, the Reds are 66-93. Heath Fillmyer with the win, Cody Reed with the loss. The Brewers defeated the Cardinals 2-1, so the Brewers get the sweep. They're 92-67, St. Louis 87-72. Milwaukee clinches a playoff spot. Julius Chassin with the win, Jason Shreve with the loss, Jared Jeffries with the save. The Rays defeated the Yankees 8-7. The Rays are 88-70, the Yankees 97-61. Yanni Chirinos with the win, Masahiro Tanaka with the loss, Sergio Romo with the save. The Mets defeated the Braves 3-0 in Jacob deGrom's final start of the year. The Mets are 74-84. The Braves are 89-69. Jacob deGrom is 10-9, gets a win, and he'll finish the season above 500. 1.7 ERA. He's the runaway favorite for the Cy Young Award, in my opinion. Luke Jackson with the loss. Seth Lugo with the save. Game 2 of a doubleheader. Orioles defeat the Red Sox 10-3. Orioles 46-112. Boston 107-52. Tanner Scott with the win, Matt Barnes the loss, Paul Fry with the save. Story of this game, Chris Sale did not look good. He gave up 3 earned runs and 4 hits in 4 2/3 innings, although he struck out 8. His velocity is down. That's very concerning for Boston as they head into the playoffs. The Cubs defeated the Pirates 7-6 in 10 innings. Wild finish to this game. Cubs are up by 4 runs. And a fan stole a critical out from Anthony Rizzo that reminded some Cubs fans of the Bartman catch from 2003. But the Cubs get the win anyway. They're 92-66. Pittsburgh 80-77. Brandon Kinsler with the win. Rich Rodriguez with the loss. Cubs clinch a playoff spot courtesy of the Cardinals' loss. The Indians defeated the White Sox 10-2. Indians are 89-69, White Sox 62-96. Shane Bieber with the win, Jace Fry with the loss. Twins defeated the Tigers 11-4. Twins 73-84, Detroit 64-94. Tyler Duffy with the win, Matt Boyd with the loss. Rockies defeated the Phillies 14-0. Rockies are now in first place in the National League West. They're 88-70, Phillies 78-80. Herman Marquez with the win, Nick Pivetta with the loss. The Diamondbacks defeated the Dodgers 7-2, so the Diamondbacks playing some good spoiler. Dodgers are now owning the second wild card now. That's a surprise. Arizona 81-78, Dodgers 88-71. Zach Greinke with the win, Ross Stripling with the loss. The Angels defeated the Rangers 3-2. Angels 78-81, Texas 66-92. Jose Alvarez with the win. Chris Martin with the loss. Jim Johnson with the save. The A's defeated the Mariners 9-3. They gain a game on the Yankees in the chase for home field advantage. So it's a 1.5 game lead now for the Yankees with their loss and Oakland's win. Magic numbers 2 for the Yankees to clinch home field. Ryan Butcher with the win. Felix Hernandez with the loss. The Padres defeated the Giants 3-2. The Padres 64-95. San Francisco 73-86. Matt Diaz with the win. Casey Kelly with the loss. Kirby Yates with the save. Today's game's underway right now. Yankees-Rays. It's top of the first inning. Jamie Schultz against CC Sabathia. The Yankees have 2 men on with 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate right now. I'll provide updates throughout the podcast live, as I've done a couple times with baseball games being on while I'm recording. At 3 o'clock, you have the Phillies and the Rockies. Jake Arrieta and Antonio Sensala. 7 o'clock, Astros Orioles. Garrett Cole and David Hess. Braves Mets. Julio Teheran and Jason Vargas. Indians Royals. Josh Tomlin and George Sparkman. 8 o'clock, Pirates Cubs. The Indians Royals game's also at 8 o'clock, by the way. Trevor Williams and John Lester. Cubs looking to clinch that division. Tigers Twins. Francisco Liriano and Gabriel Moya. And 10 o'clock, Rangers Mariners. Ariel Gerardo and Marco Gonzalez. All right, bold projections for Week 5. Some changes with some upsets this past week. Yankees now, by the way, have bases loaded, 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton just walked. I'll be updating, as I said, throughout the podcast with this game because this obviously has playoff implications with the Yankees trying to get that home field advantage locked up. And I know they're trying to get that thing locked up. Even Aaron Boone came out and said it. That's enough with the baseball. Like I said, I'll update throughout the podcast. Bowl projections, college football playoff, Cotton Bowl, Alabama and Georgia. Alabama's your 1, Georgia's your 4. The Orange Bowl, Clemson's your 2, Penn State's your 3. Rest of the New Year's 6 bowls. Peach Bowl, Notre Dame, Ohio State. Fiesta Bowl, Boise State, Miami. Rose Bowl, Washington and Wisconsin. Sugar Bowl, Oklahoma and LSU. Other bowl games, New Mexico Bowl, FIU and Utah State. The Cure Bowl, Houston and Arkansas State. Las Vegas Bowl, Washington State and San Diego State. Camellia Bowl, Toledo and Troy. New Orleans Bowl, Coastal Carolina and Southern Miss. Camellia Bowl, Toledo and Troy. New Orleans Bowl, Coastal Carolina and Southern Miss. Boca Raton Bowl, North Texas and Cincinnati. The Frisco Bowl, Temple and Marshall. The Grispilla Bowl, Memphis and Virginia. Bahamas Bowl, Eastern Michigan and UAB. The Idaho Potato Bowl, Northern Illinois and Nevada. The Birmingham Bowl, UCF and Vanderbilt. Armed Forces Bowl, Army in South Florida. Dollar General Bowl, Buffalo and Appalachian State. Hawaii Bowl, Louisiana Tech and Hawaii. First Responder Bowl, FAU and Ohio. Quick Lane Bowl, NC State and Air Force. The Cheez-It Bowl, Oklahoma State and Oregon. Independence Bowl, Syracuse and Utah. Pinstripe Bowl, Virginia Tech and Minnesota. Texas Bowl, Texas Tech and Florida. Music City Bowl, Texas A&M and Indiana. Camping World Bowl, West Virginia and Duke. The Alamo Bowl, Texas and Colorado. The Belk Bowl, Boston College and South Carolina. Arizona Bowl, UL Monroe and UNLV. Military Bowl, Navy and Wake Forest. Hyundai Sun Bowl, Louisville and USC. San Francisco Bowl, Iowa and California. Liberty Bowl, TCU and Missouri. Holiday Bowl, Michigan State and Stanford. Gator Bowl, Mississippi State and BYU. Outback Bowl, Kentucky and Maryland. Citrus Bowl, Auburn and Michigan. All right, NHL Power Rankings prior to the season. Yankees, by the way, just took a 1-0 lead on a wild pitch. Brett Gardner scored the run. Power Rankings, I'm going to go from 31-1. And by the way, these power rankings do not reflect on how I think each team will do this season. They are just my personal rankings because just as of right now, and my predictions aren't necessarily done yet, by the way. I still have a lot of work to do for that. The predictions podcast will be coming next week. Number 31 is the Ottawa Senators. They trade away Erik Karlsson. They're probably going to trade away Matt Duchene and Mark Stone this year, too. Number 30 is the Detroit Red Wings. They are another terrible team in the Eastern Conference and the Atlantic Division. 29 is the Vancouver Canucks. I'm not sold on them being improved this year that much, although I do think some of their young guys will develop. 28 is the Arizona Coyotes. Same thing. I'm not really sold on them. Number 27 is the New York Rangers, a team that's in a bit of a rebuild, as well as the New York Islanders and the Montreal Canadiens, who I have at 26 and 25 respectively. 24, the Chicago Blackhawks. They really haven't committed to a rebuild, but I think that they should, because I think their window to win a Stanley Cup is closed. 23 is the Carolina Hurricanes. I think they'll be somewhat improved this year, as the Yankees take a 4-0 lead on a 3-run home run by Miguel Andujar in the top of the first inning with 2 outs. Number 22 is the Calgary Flames. They're another team that I think has a chance to be better. 21 is the Edmonton Oilers, another team that I think has a chance to improve. Number 20 is the Buffalo Sabres. This could be a surprise team in the Eastern Conference, especially with how weak the Atlantic Division is. Like, they can steal games from the likes of Ottawa and Montreal and the Red Wings, and even the bad teams in the Metro like the Rangers and the Islanders. Number 19 is the New Jersey Devils. It's a team that made the playoffs a year ago. I think the consensus is that that was a fluke. And they should be better long-term, though. But last year was probably a little bit of an aberration. I think they caught a few breaks with the Rangers not being good and committing to a rebuild, and the Florida Panthers dealing with some injuries, and Buffalo's better this year. So I think the Devils take a bit of a step back this year, although they should be a pretty good team, per se. 18 is the Dallas Stars. I think this will be an improved team in the West with a new coach and some free agent signings and whatnot. 17 is the Los Angeles Kings. They're a team that made the playoffs last year too, but I'm not 100% sold that they'll be back in the postseason this year, although they have a lot of talent on that team. 16 is the Minnesota Wild, who have been a playoff team for 6 straight years. Bruce Boudreau always gets a lot out of teams that really aren't supposed to be that great. 15 is the Colorado Avalanche. They look to build upon their surprising playoff appearance from a year ago. I was talking about how the Devils might miss the playoffs. The Avalanche I feel more confident in than New Jersey, only because I think they have more talent than New Jersey. Number 14 is the Florida Panthers. This is a team I expect to be pretty darn good this year in the Atlantic Division. And there's a lot of people I think that can have breakout years on this team too. 13 is the Columbus Blue Jackets. They have 2 significant players in contract years in Sergei Bobrovsky and Artemi Panarin. But I still believe this is a good team. 12 is the Toronto Maple Leafs. They signed John Tavares, Austin Matthews, expected to be a lot better and emerge as an elite player in this league. Their defense isn't deep, but they have 2 good defensive players in Jake Gardiner and Morgan Riley. Frederik Andersen's okay in net, but he's not great. Maple Leafs are a pretty darn good team, but I just think there are 11 teams that are better than them. although the Maple Leafs may have more points than some of those other teams in the standings this year. Number 11 is the St. Louis Blues. I expect this team to have a big bounce back year. They brought in Ryan O'Reilly. They made some other additions on this team. Jake Allen's not 100% right now, but I think he's actually a pretty solid goalie. And this defense is good. Vlad Tarasenko's a top 10 player in the league. 10 is the Pittsburgh Penguins, who won 2 Stanley Cups in the last 3 years. They should be a contender again this year. Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin have shown no signs of slowing down. 9 is your reigning champion Washington Capitals. I just think this team lost too much in the summer to be put in the top 8, but this should still be a good team regardless. 8 is the Las Vegas Golden Knights. If they didn't make the signings of Paul Stastny and the tradings of Max Pacioretty, maybe this is not a top 10 team, but they made those moves to improve themselves. I have to applaud them for that. I do think this is still a good team, except that there's a lot of guys I think that could regress on this team. Number 7 is the Philadelphia Flyers. I think people are sleeping on this team this year. They're improving defensively. They improved their offense by signing James Van Riemsdyk, and they didn't really have to do that move, but they did anyway. This team is deep. Brian Elliott isn't healthy to start the year, but I think he's a good goalie. Carter Hart is the prospect goalie that Flyers fans really are looking forward to seeing. And I think he will have an impact this season with Philly. 6 is the Winnipeg Jets. This is the team that made the playoffs last year. I believe they lost in the second round. I think they'll be a good team again this year. 5 is the Anaheim Ducks. This team, I think, is vastly underrated. The Corey Perry news is not great. He's going to be out for 5 months. That's a big loss for them. But I think the Ducks can withstand it. They have a lot of talent on the offensive side. Their defense is rock solid. I'm a big fan of John Gibson and Ned as well. 4 is the Boston Bruins. I believe this team is very, very, very good. And they should be right up there competing for the Cup. There's a lot of young guys on this team too. 3 is the San Jose Sharks. Boy, did this team really set themselves nicely with the trade of Erik Karlsson to bolster their defensive depth. And he didn't just bolster their defensive depth. He made them a top 3 team in this league and perhaps the best team in the Western Conference. Their offense is loaded. Joe Pavelski still has it. Joe Thornton's getting up there in age, but he's still producing. Martin Jones, I think, is a very underrated goalie in the league. Number 2 is the Nashville Predators. That's the other team you can make a case is the best in the West. Their defense is loaded. Yeah, they did lose Mike Fisher, but I think they can survive without him, even though he was a great Predator. But their offense is loaded. Victor Vrietson, Philip Forsberg, Ryan Johansson. That team's loaded. And I already talked about the defense. Pekka Rinne is a solid goaltender. And they have one of the better backup goalies in the league as well. Number 1 is the Tampa Bay Lightning. I still believe that this is the best roster in the NHL. I think they should be considered among the favorites in the Eastern Conference. They traded for Ryan McDonough last year and locked him up to a big contract extension. And along with McDonough, you have Victor Hedman and Anton Stralman and Mikhail Sergachev on defense. Their offense is loaded. Steven Stamkos, I expect to have a big bounce-back season. Nikita Kucherov. Braden Point had a breakout year last year. Andrei Vasilevsky has to be in the conversation for the Vezina Trophy too. And those are my power rankings for hockey this year. Now I'm going to do my prospect checkup. This is going to be a while, so stay tuned as CC Sabathia pitches an 8-pitch 1-2-3 bottom of the first inning in Tampa Bay. I'm going to start with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Their top prospect is John Duplantier. He's a right-handed pitcher, number 67 overall. in the MLB prospect rankings list on MLB.com. Third round pick in 2016. He could be up next year. He had a 2.69 ERA in Double-A. I think his destiny could be a top of a rotation guy. Their second best prospect is Jazz Chisholm, a shortstop. He was a 2015 international signee. He could be up by 2021. He spent the year in A-ball, 244 with 15 home runs, and Advanced Day, 329 with 10 home runs. And he could be a power bat potentially down the road. Number 3 for them is Taylor Widener, the right-handed pitcher. He was a 12th round pick by the Yankees in 2016. He came over in the Brandon Drury trade a few months back. His ETA is 2019. He spent the year in Double-A at a 2.75 ERA, and he could be an impact guy out of the pen or even as a potential starter. I think that trade was a win for the Diamondbacks by getting Widener and then getting another asset in Steven Souza Jr., although Souza Jr. has not had a good season with the Diamondbacks. Number 4, Pavin Smith, the first baseman, 2017 first rounder, ETA 2020. He spent the year in A-ball, 255 with 11 homers. Could be the first baseman of the future post Paul Goldschmidt. Number 5 is Dalton Varsho. He's a catcher. He was a competitive balance B-round pick in 2017. ETA is 2020. Spent most of the year in Advanced Day. 286 with 11 homers. And then in rookie ball, he hit 500 with a homer. And he is, in all likelihood, the catcher of the future for the Diamondbacks. Alec Thompson, the outfielder, is their number 6 prospect. 2018 second rounder. His ETA is 2022. Spent most of the year in rookie ball. He had a 333 average with 2 homers, and he draws comparisons to Andrew Benintendi and Jacoby Ellsbury. Marcus Wilson, an outfielder. He was a competitive balance B-round pick in 2014. His ETA is 2020. He spent the year in Advanced Day. He had 235 average with 10 homers. Looks like a late bloomer. Number 8 is Jake McCarthy, an outfielder. He was a competitive balance A-round pick this year. His ETA is in 2021. He spent most of the year in Short A with a 288 average with 3 homers and draws comparisons to Jacoby Ellsbury. Their number 9 prospect is Drew Ellis. He's a third baseman, 2017 second rounder. His ETA is in 2020. Spent the year in Advanced Day, hitting 246 with 15 homers. In all likelihood, he's trade bait because looks like Jake Lamb's the future at third base there in Arizona. Number 10 is Matt Tabor. He's a righty, 2017 third rounder. ETA 2021. Spent the year in Short A with a 3.26 ERA. Could be a back-end starter. Atlanta Braves. Mike Soroka, righty, the 15th overall prospect on MLB.com. 2015 first rounder. Saw times in the big this year with a 3.51 ERA in 5 starts. He had a 2 ERA in 5 AAA starts. He's currently on a rehab assignment and could be in the Braves rotation next year. Kyle Wright, a righty, the number 24 overall prospect, 2017 first rounder. Saw times in the bigs this year with the 1.8 ERA in 3 relief appearances. He had a 2.7 ERA in Double-A in 20 starts, and in 4 out of 7 starts in Triple-A with a 2.51 ERA. Well, the 2.51 ERA was his ERA in Triple-A, but 4 of those 7 appearances were starts. He could be in the Braves rotation next year. Number 3, Ian Anderson, the righty, 39th overall prospect. 2016 first rounder, ETA 2020, 2.52 ERA in Advanced Day, 20 starts, 2.33 ERA in Double-A in 4 starts. Could he be trade bait or a future mid or back end of the rotation guy? Number 4, Austin Riley, third baseman, the number 43 overall prospect on MLB.com. 2015 competitive balance A-round pick, ETA 2019. Hit 333 with 6 homers in Double-A and 282 with 12 homers in Triple-A. Could he be a candidate for the 2019 National League Rookie of the Year? Number 5 is Christian Pache, outfielder, the number 55 overall prospect. He was an international signee in 2015. ZTA's 2020. In advanced day, 285 average with 8 homers and 260 is a homer in AA. Is he a future guy or trade bait? Number 6 is Luis Gohara, the lefty, 59th overall prospect. 2012 international signee with the Mariners. He came over in the trade that sent Malik Smith from Atlanta to Seattle in 2017. Saw some time in the bigs this year. 5.95 ERA and only started 1 of 9 games. 2.7 ERA in AA with 1 start. And a 4.94 ERA in AAA in 12 starts. He has high upside but hasn't put it together yet. Number 7, Touki Toussaint, the righty. Number 74 overall prospect. 2014 first rounder with Arizona. Came over in the Bronson Arroyo trade in 2015. Saw times in the bigs this year. He started 5 games. And before his most recent game had a 4.3 ERA. He had a 2.93 ERA in AA with 16 starts and a 1.43 ERA in AAA with 8 starts. He has the upside of a number 2 starter. Number 8, Kobe Allard, a lefty. Number 88 overall prospect, 2015 first round pick. Made 1 start in the bigs, but it was ugly. 19 starts in AAA, 2.72 ERA, and he has the upside of a number 3 starter. Drew Waiters, outfielder, number 96 overall prospect for MLB.com. Second round pick in 2017, his ETAs in 2021. 303 average with 9 homers in single A, and a 268 average with no homers in advanced day. Is he a future trade bait or is he a keeper? Their number 10 prospect is Joey Wentz, the left-handed pitcher. Competitive balance A-round pick in 2016. His ETAs in 2020. 2.28 ERA in 16 starts in advanced day. Is he trade bait? Maybe. Baltimore Orioles. Their number 1 prospect is Yusniel Diaz, the 54th overall prospect on MLB.com. He is an international signee with the Dodgers in, I believe it was 2015, and he came over in the Manny Machado trade. ETA 2019. Hit 285 with 11 homers in AA. 314 with 6 homers with the Dodgers, and 239 with 5 homers in Baltimore. He's definitely a future guy in Baltimore. Number 2, Ryan Mountcastle, third baseman. Number 68 overall prospect. 2015 first rounders, ETA 2019. 297 with 13 homers in AA. He missed some time this year with a broken finger, and he's their third baseman of the future. D.L. Hall, a lefty. 2017 first rounder, ETA 2021. 2.1 ERA in single A. 20 of those 22 games were starts. And draws comps to Scott Kazmir. Number 4, Austin Hayes, an outfielder, 2016 third rounder. ETA was this year. He had a 242 average with 12 homers in AA. He struggled this season after being projected as an opening day starter for the Orioles before the season started. Number 5, Grayson Rodriguez, righty. 2018 first rounder, ETA 2022, 1.4 ERA in rookie ball. 8 of those 9 games were starts. Could be a top rotation guy. 6, Dylan Tate, righty. 2015 first rounder with the Rangers, traded to the Yankees in the Carlos Beltran trade and to Baltimore in the Zach Britton trade. ETA 2019, 4.16 ERA in AA. 3.38 with the Yankees in 15 starts and 5.75 ERA with Baltimore in 7 starts. Could be a future mid-rotation guy. Number 7 is Luis Ortiz, the righty. 2014 first rounder with Texas, traded to Milwaukee in the Lucroy Jeffers trade and the Baltimore in the Jonathan Scope trade. Saw sometimes in the bigs this year, but it was ugly in 1 start. He had a 3.71 ERA in AA with Milwaukee and a 3.69 ERA in AAA with Baltimore. Could be a number 3 guy in the future. Number 8, Hunter Harvey, a right-handed pitcher, 2013 first rounder, ETA 2019. 5.57 ERA in AA this year, but he's been hurt most of his career. Number 9, Caden Griner, shortstop. He was a 2018 competitive balance A-round pick. ETA 2021. Small sample size in the minors, though. 2.16 with the homer. I believe it was in rookie ball. By the way, into the second inning, 4-0 Yanks. Another solid inning for CC Sabathia. Maybe he's making an interesting late case to be the wild card game starter. Number 10, Blaine Knight. Right-handed pitcher, 2018 third rounder, ETA 2021. Could be a back of the rotation guy. I'm going to just not do the stats anymore, just running out of time. I'm just going to say some notes and how they were brought to each team. Red Sox, number 1, Michael Chavez, the third baseman, number 97 overall prospect with MLB.com. 2014 first rounder. He was suspended this year due to PEDs for most of the year. Number 2, Jay Groom, the lefty, 2016 first rounder. ETA 2020 didn't pitch this year due to Tommy John surgery. Number 3, Tristan Casas, infielder, 2018 first rounder, ETA 2022. He tore his right ligament in his right thumb, so he only played 2 games in the minors. Number 4 is Brian Mata, righty, international signing in 2016, ETA 2020. He has the upside of a number 3 guy. Number 5, Tanner Houck, a righty, 2017 first rounder, ETA 2019. He could either be a number 3 guy or a high leverage reliever. Number 6, Bobby Dablick, third baseman, 2016 fourth rounder, ETA 2020. He has a lot of power and draws comps to Chris Bryant. Number 7, Dorwizon Hernandez, the lefty, 2013 international signee, ETA 2020. Could be a dominant reliever someday, although he could very well be trade bait. Number 8, CJ Chatham, shortstop, 2016 second rounder, ETA 2020. Could be future trade bait with Xander Bogaerts blocking their position. Number 9, Mike Schwarin, the righty, 2016 fifth rounder, ETA 2019. Will probably be a reliever long term. Number 10, Josh Akami, first baseman, 2014 fifth rounder, ETA 2019. He isn't a great athlete, although he has some power. Chicago Cubs. Number 1, Miguel Amaya, catcher, number 92 overall prospect, 2015 international signee, used ETAs in 2021. I think he's trade bait with Wilson Contreras already blocking that position long term. Number 2, Edbert Aloze, the righty, 2012 international signee, his ETAs 2019. He was shut down in June due to a lat injury. Number 3, Alex Lang, righty, 2017 first rounder, ETA 2019. He could be a frontline guy in the future. Number 4, Braylon Marquez, lefty, 2015 international signee, ETA 2021. He has a lot of upside, but I think he could be trade bait. Number 5, Aramis Ademan, shortstop, 2015 international signees, ETAs 2020. I think he had a very disappointing year this year. Number 6, Nico Horner, shortstop, 2018 first rounder, ETA 2021. He could very well be trade bait with Javier Baez, probably blocking that position long term. 7, Brendan Little, lefty, 2017 first rounder, ETA 2020. He has the upside of a closer. Number 8, Justin Steele, lefty, 2014 fifth rounder, ETA 2020. Could be a mid-rotation guy. 9, Dwayne Underwood Jr., righty, 2012 second rounder. Saw sometimes in the bigs this year, but whether that could be a back end of rotation guy or a reliever. Number 10, Oscar De La Cruz, righty, 2012 international signee, ETA 2019. He was suspended this year for PEDs. He has the upside of the number 3 starter. Chicago White Sox. Eloy Jimenez, the outfielder, the number 3 overall prospect. He was an international signee by the Cubs in 2013. He was traded to the White Sox in the Jose Quintana deal. His ETAs in 2018. Put up some monster numbers. He'll be competing with a certain somebody for the American League Rookie of the Year next year. Not certain somebody. I probably won't mention his name for another 20 minutes or so on the podcast once I get to that certain team. Number 2 is Michael Kopech, the righty, 2014 first rounder with the Red Sox. He's the number 13 overall prospect on MLB.com. He was traded to the White Sox in the Chris Sale deal. Saw some times in the big this year. It's just too bad that he got Tommy John surgery. He was a big part of the White Sox future. Number 3 is Luis Robert, the 25th overall prospect. He's an outfielder. 2017 international signee with the White Sox. I think he could be a corner outfielder in all likelihood. Number 4 is Nick Madrigal. He's an infielder, middle infielder, 32nd overall prospect, 2018 first rounder, ETA 2020. Good hitter, but he's not a power hitter. Maybe more like a Jose Altuve type of player. Number 5, Dylan Cease. Righty. 44th overall prospect, 2014 6th-round pick with the Cubs. Also came with Eloy Jimenez in the Jose Catano deal. His ETA is 2019. He's strong comparisons to Dwight Gooden. 6, Dane Dunning, a righty. Number 62 overall prospect, 2016 first-rounder with the Nationals. He came over in the Adam Eaton deal. His ETA is 2019. He was shut down in June due to an elbow sprain. Number 7, Blake Rutherford, outfielder, the number 86 overall prospect, 2016 first-round pick with the Yankees. He came over in the trade that sent Todd Frazier, Tommy Kahnle, and David Robertson to the Yankees last year. His ETA is 2020. I've seen comparisons with a more athletic version of David Justice. Number 8, Zach Collins, a catcher, 2016 first-round pick. His ETA is 2019. He's certainly the catcher of the future for the White Sox. 9, Luis Alexander Basabe, the outfielder, 2012 international signee with the Red Sox. He also came with Yoan Moncada and Michael Kopech in the Sale deal. ETA 2020. Could be a future center fielder for them. Number 10, Alec Hansen, the righty, 2016 second-round pick. His ETA is in 2019. But this year he had a disappointing year. Cincinnati Reds, number 1, Nick Senzel. Infielder, number 4 overall prospect, 2016 first rounder with the Reds. His ETA is 2019. He tore a tendon in his index finger this year, which cost him most of his season. Number 2, Hunter Green, the number 18 overall prospect. He's a right-handed pitcher, 2017 first-round pick, ETA 2021. He was shut down earlier in the year due to elbow strain. Number 3, Taylor Trammell, the outfielder, number 19 overall prospect. He was a competitive balance A-round pick in 2016. His ETA is 2020. He's very athletic, and he's a prospect on the rise. Number 4, Jonathan India, the third baseman, number 53 overall prospect, 2018 first rounder. His ETA is 2021. He could end up being a very versatile player for them down the road. Number 8, Tony Santillan, righty, 2015 second-round pick. His ETA is 2020. He has the ceiling of a frontline starter. Number 6, Tyler Stevenson, a catcher, 2015 first-rounder, probably their catcher of the future. His ETA is 2020. Number 7, Jeter Downs, infielder, 2017 competitive balance A-round pick, ETA 2021. Something tells me that this guy is a trade bait down the road. Number 8, Shed Long, second baseman, 2013 12th rounder. His ETA was this year, but he's a late bloomer. 9, Vladimir Guerrero, a righty, 2016 international signee. His ETA is next year. I think he's a bit of a mystery. Number 10, Mike Ciani, the outfielder, 2018 fourth rounder, ETA 2022. He's certainly somebody that's exceeding expectations. Cleveland Indians, Tristan McKenzie, the righty, number 36 overall prospect, 2015 competitive balance A-round pick, ETA 2019. His upside is a number 2 starter. Number 2, Nolan Jones, third baseman, 2016 second-round pick, ETA 2020. Has a lot of power and a very high offensive ceiling. Number 3, Ethan Hankins, the righty, 2018 first-round competitive balance C round pick. ETA 2022. He's drawn comparisons to Johnny Cueto. Number 4, Noah Naylor, catcher, 2018 first rounder. ETA 2022. He could be their catcher of the future after the training of Francisco Mejia in the deal that sent Brad Hand and Adam Simber back to Cleveland. Number 5, George Valera, outfielder, 2017 international signee, ETA 2021. He's a bit of a project. 6, Yu Chang, infielder, 2013 international signee. His ETA is this year, but my question is he trade bait or a future piece? He's a bit of a late bloomer, too. Number 7, Bobby Bradley, first baseman, 2014 third rounder, ETA was this year. He has a ton of power, but he hasn't seen playing time with the Indians. He's stuck in AAA. 8, Sam Henches, lefty, 2014 fourth rounder, ETA 2020. Could be a mid-rotation guy. 9, Lenny Torres, righty, 2018 competitive balance A-round pick, ETA 2022. Could be a future reliever. 10, Luis Oviedo, the righty, 2015 international signee, ETA 2021. Could be a possible mid-rotation guy. Colorado Rockies. Brendan Rodgers, infielder, number 6 overall prospect, 2015 first-round pick, ETA was this year. I think he's probably the second baseman of the Rockies next year, with DJ LeMahieu being a free agent. Number 2, Peter Lambert, righty, 84th overall prospect, 2015 second rounder. He could be in their rotation next year, as his ETA is 2019. Number 3, Colton Welker, third baseman, 2016 fourth rounder, ETA 2020. He has good power, but he's not a great defender. Number 4, Garrett Hampson, infielder, 2016 third rounder. Saw some times in the bigs this year. Is a versatile guy. 5, Riley Pint, righty, 2016 first rounder, ETA 2020. He's drawn comparisons to Justin Verlander. Number 6, Ryan Rollison, lefty, 2018 first rounder, ETA 2021. Could be a future starter. 7, Ryan Velarde, shortstop, 2017 second rounder, ETA 2021. He can move to another position, and I think he's probably trade bait with a lot of the spots blocked up in the Rockies infield. 8, Grant Levine, first baseman, 2018 competitive balance A-round pick, ETA 2022. He'll probably stick at first base long term. 9, Sam Hillard, outfielder, 2015 15th rounder, ETA 2019. He has some raw power. 10, Ryan Castellani, right-hander, 2014 second rounder, ETA was this year. He's drawn comparisons to Max Scherzer from a command standpoint. Detroit Tigers. Number 1, Casey Mize. He was the first overall pick in the draft last year. Righty, the number 20 overall prospect. ETA 2020. He has the makings of a future ace. By the way, 4-0 Yankees, end of 3. Sabathia, perfect through 3. Number 2, Franklin Perez, the righty, number 50 overall prospect. 2014 international signing with Houston, traded to Detroit in the Justin Verlander deal. His ETA is 2020. He has a ton of potential and could be a frontline guy. 3, Matt Manning, another righty, 56 overall prospect, 2016 first rounder, ETA 2020. Could be a frontline guy. 4, Alex Faedo, righty, number 66 overall prospect, 2017 first rounder, ETA 2019. Could be in the Tigers rotation next year. Number 5, Beau Burrows, the righty, number 91 overall prospect, 2015 first rounder, ETA 2019. Could end up a frontline starter if he puts it all together. Number 6, Christian Stewart, outfielder, 2015 first rounder. Saw some times in the bigs this year, but he's a below-average defensive player. 7, Parker Meadows, an outfielder, 2018 second-round pick, ETA 2022. He has 2020 potential. 8, Daz Cameron, outfielder, 2015 CBA pick with Houston. Came with Perez in the Verlander deal, ETA 2019. Could be a future center fielder. 9, Kyle Funkhauser, righty, 2016 fourth rounder, ETA 2019, mid-rotation stealing. Number 10, Willie Castro, shortstop, 2013 international signee with the Indians, came over in the Leonis Martin trade, ETA 2019. He's not a great defender, but has a good bat. Houston Astros. Number 1, Forrest Whitley, righty, the number 7 overall prospect, 2016 first rounder, ETA 2019. He was suspended most of this year due to a drug suspension. Number 2, Kyle Tucker, outfielder, the number 8 overall prospect, 2015 first rounder, saw some time in the bigs this year, and he projects as a right fielder. Number 3, Yordan Alvarez, outfielder, number 41 overall prospect. He was a 2016 international signee with the Dodgers. He came over in the Josh Fields trade that same year, ETA 2020. He probably will be a left fielder, and I won't be shocked if he's in the bigs next year, even though his ETA slated for 2020. 4, Cionel Perez, lefty, 2016 international signee. Saw some times in the bigs this year. Could be a swing guy. Number 5, Corbin Martin, righty, 2017 second rounder, ETA 2020. Could end up a closer. Number 6, Josh James, a righty, 2014 34th rounder. He's in the big leagues right now. He could be a swing guy. Number 7, Seth Beard, outfielder, first baseman, 2018 first rounder, ETA 2021. He probably ends up as a first baseman. 8, J.B. Bukauskas, righty, 2017 first rounder, ETA 2020. He's drawn comparisons to Sonny Gray, or this guy could be a closer. And I mean Sonny Gray from the Athletics, not the guy that's currently with the Yankees. Number 9, Freudis Nova, the shortstop, 2016 international signee, ETA 2021. He's drawn comparisons to Hanley Ramirez and Edgar Renteria. Number 10, Jaro Solis, righty, 2016 international signee, ETA 2021. Could be a number 3 starter. Kansas City Royals. Number 1, Brady Singer, righty, number 63 overall prospect, 2018 first rounder, ETA 2020. Could be an ace someday. Number 2, Khalil Lee, outfielder, 2016 third rounder, ETA 2020. He could be a 2020 guy, ironically enough. 3, Cioli Matthias, outfielder, 2015 international signee, ETA 2021. He has a lot of power, and he's drawn comparisons to Yoenis Cespedes. Number 4, Jackson Kowar, righty, 2018, competitive balance C round, ETA 2021. I mean the competitive balance C round for this year's draft. He could be a top tier or a middle tier guy. 5, MJ Melendez, the catcher, 2017 second rounder, ETA 2021. Could be the catcher of the future if the team decides to move on from Salvador Perez. Nick Prado, 6, first baseman, 2017 first rounder, ETA 2021. He's drawn comparisons to Joey Votto. 7, Nicky Lopez, infielder, 2016 fifth rounder, ETA 2018. He has good hands, and he's a good hitter. 8, Daniel Lynch, lefty, 2018, in the C competitive balance round in this year's draft, ETA 2021. Could be a number 3 starter. 9, Chris Bubick, lefty, competitive balance A round pick this year, ETA 2021. Could be a number 4 guy. 10, Michael Gigliotti, outfielder, 2017 fourth rounder, ETA 2021. He's a good defensive center fielder. Los Angeles Angels, Joe Adell is 1. First round pick last year, number 16 overall prospect. Could be a future All-Star. His ETA is 2021. Number 2, Brandon Marsh, 2016 second rounder, ETA 2020. He's a pretty good athlete. 3, Griffin Canning, the righty, 2017 second rounder, ETA 2019. He's compared to Zach Greinke as the Yankees take a 5-0 lead on an RBI single by Austin Romine, scoring Gleyber Torres in the top of the 3rd inning. 4, Jahmai Jones, second baseman. Second round pick in 2015, ETA 2019. He has a very high ceiling, and he has a lot of tools. 5, Matt Thaiss, first baseman. First round pick in 2016, ETA 2019. He isn't that great of a defender. They've been using him at DH in the minors. Jordan Adams, number 6, an outfielder. First round pick this year at the Angels, ETA 2022. He has a lot of upside and could hit between 15 and 20 home runs. Number 7 is Kevin Mateen, the shortstop. International free agent signee last year at the Angels after being let go by the Braves in their cheating controversy thing. His ETA is 2021. He's been compared to Chipper Jones and Miguel Cabrera. Number 8, Taylor Ward, the third baseman. First round pick in 2015. Seen some times with the big leagues this year. Probably their everyday third baseman going into next year. Number 9, Jose Suarez, the lefty. International free agent signee in 2014. ETA 2020. He has some upside. And he's only 20 years old. Number 10, Chris Rodriguez, the righty. Fourth round pick in 2016. ETA 2020. He has some upside as well. Now to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 1, Alex Verdugo. He's currently in the big leagues right now. Second rounder 2014 to number 7 overall outfield prospect and the number 28 overall prospect on MLB.com. And in the bigs, he has hit 263 with the homers so far. Wonder if he'll be on their playoff roster, assuming the Dodgers make it. Number 2, Keibert Ruiz, the catcher. International free agent signee in 2014, the number 37 overall prospect. His ETA is 2020. He could very well be the catcher of the future there. Will Smith is also a catcher. He's also a third baseman. I think they moved him because they're high on Ruiz. He's the number 70 overall prospect. First round pick 2016 with the Dodgers, ETA 2019. Has hit for power in the minors this year. Dustin May, number 4, the righty. This was a guy a lot of people thought that was going to be in the deal for Manny Machado. The number 78 overall prospect, his third round pick with the Dodgers in 2016. His ETA is 2020. He could be a future starter someday, probably like a number 3 guy. Number 5, Dennis Santana, righty. International free agent signee in 2013. Saw some times in the big this year, but it didn't go over well. Currently on a rehab assignment. Number 6, Gavin Lux, middle infielder. First round pick in 2016. ETA 2020. He's not that great of a defender, though. Number 7, Mitchell White, the righty. 2016 second round pick. ETA was this year, but he didn't pitch in the bigs this year. Number 8, DJ Peters, the outfielder. Fourth round pick in 2016. ETA next year. Has a lot of power. Number 9, Jaren Kendall, the outfielder. 2017 first round pick, ETA 2020. A lot of people are comparing him to when Jacoby Ellsbury was at his peak with the Red Sox in 2011. Number 10, Yadier Alvarez, the righty. 2015 international free agent signee, ETA next year. A lot of people think that he could end up being either a frontline starter or a high leverage reliever. Next up is the Miami Marlins. Number 1, Monte Harrison, outfielder. Second round pick with the Brewers in 2014. He came over in the Christian Yelich deal. The number 76 overall prospect. His ETA is 2019. Could be a 2020 guy. Number 2 is Sandy Alcantara, the righty. He's currently in the bigs right now. He's a free agent signee with the Cardinals. International one in 2013. Came over in the Marcell Ozuna deal. Has shown a lot of promise in the bigs so far. Number 3 is Nick Neidert, the righty, as the Yankees go up 7-0 on an RBI double by Luke Voigt. Neidert's ETA is 2019, second round pick with the Mariners in 2015. He came over in the D. Gordon deal. Could be a number 4 starter in the future. Number 4, Connor Scott, the outfielder, first round pick this year. ETA 2022. He's drawn comparisons to Bradley Zimmer and current Marlin Lewis Brinson. Number 5, Jorge Guzman, the righty. International free agent signee with the Astros, came over to the Yankees in the Brian McCann deal, and he came to the Marlins in the Giancarlo Stanton deal. ETA 2019. He could be either a number 3 guy or a dominant closer someday. 6, Edward Cabrera, the righty. International free agent signee with the Marlins in 2015. ETA 2020. Some people think he could be a number 3 guy or an impactful late inning reliever. Number 7, Will Banfield, the catcher. 2018 competitive balance B-round pick. ETA 2022. Could be the catcher of the future if this team decides to move on from JT Realmuto. Number 8, Izan Diaz, the second baseman. 2014 competitive balance B-round pick by the Diamondbacks. He went to Milwaukee in the Gene Segura trade and came to Miami in the Christian Yelich trade. Somebody that I think could be a pretty good prospect. Sit for a little bit of power, and he is probably their second baseman of the future. Number 9 is Braxton Garrett, the lefty. 2016 first-round pick with the Marlins. ETA is 2021. Did not pitch yet this year. He has the upside of a number 2 starter. Number 10, Trevor Rogers, the lefty. First-round pick, 2017. ETA 2021. Could be a mid-rotation starter someday. Next up is the Milwaukee Brewers. Number 1, Keston Hiura, the second baseman. 2017 first-round pick, the number 26 overall prospect, ETA 2019. He's definitely going to be their second baseman next season. Number 2, Corey Ray, the outfielder. 2016 first-round pick, ETA 2019. He is somebody who has hit for a ton of power in the minors. Number 3 is Bryce Terang, the shortstop. First-round pick this year, ETA 2022. There's some people that think that he'll stick at shortstop long-term. Number 4 is Lucas Eckrig, the third baseman. Second-round pick in 2016, ETA 2019. The Brewers think that he could be their long-term third baseman. Number 5 is Tristan Lutz, the outfielder. 2017 competitive balance A-round pick. ETA 2021. He has a high ceiling. Number 6 is Joe Gray, the outfielder. 2018 second-round pick with the Brewers. ETA 2022. Will probably be a right fielder in the future. Number 7, Mariko Dubon, infielder. 2013 26th round pick by the Red Sox. He came over in the trade that sent Tyler Thornburg to Boston in 2016, in which Milwaukee also got Travis Shaw in. ETA was this year, but they kept him down in the minors, although he had a great year down there. Number 8, Zach Brown, the righty. 5th round pick in 2016, ETA 2019. Could be a late inning guy. Number 9 is Jacob Nottingham. He's a catcher and a first baseman. 2013 6th round pick for the Astros. He went from Houston to Oakland in the Scott Kazmir deal. And then he went from Oakland to Milwaukee in the Chris Davis deal. Oh boy, Milwaukee definitely lost that deal, even though Nottingham is a nice prospect. ETAs this year, he saw some time this year too, hitting only 200. Number 10 is Jake Gatewood, the first baseman. 2014 competitive balance A-round pick. ETA 2019. He was drafted as a shortstop, though. I'm going to try to be a lot quicker with this. Twins. Number 1, Royce Lewis, shortstop. The number 10 overall prospect, first-round pick 2017. He's probably their shortstop of the future. Alex Kirilloff, number 2. The number 30 overall prospect, first-round pick in 2016. Nick Gordon, infielder. 2014 first-round pick, 72nd ranked prospect. Hasn't seen time in the bigs yet. Number 4, Brusdar Gatterell, the righty. International free agent signing in 2014, the number 77 overall prospect. ETA 2021. Stephen Gonsalves, 4th-round pick, 2013 with the Twins. He's seen some times in the big this year. Trevor Lawrence, the outfielder, 1st-round pick this year at the Twins, ETA 2021. 7th, Brent Rooker, first baseman outfielder, competitive balance A-round pick last year with the Twins, ETA 2019. Wander Javier, shortstop, 2015 international free agent signee, ETA 2022. 9, Blaine Elnell, the righty, 3rd-round pick last year with the Twins, ETA 2021. Lewis Thorpe, the lefty, international free agent signee in 2012, ETA 2019. Next up is the New York Mets. Number 1, Andres Jimenez, the shortstop. International free agent signing in 2015, the number 57 overall prospect. ETA 2020. Number 2, Peter Alonso, the number 61 overall prospect, 2nd-round pick in 2016. ETA 2019. Jared Kelenic, outfielder, 1st-round pick this year, the number 65 overall prospect, ETA 2022. Justin Dunn, the righty, the number 95 overall prospect, 1st-round pick in 2016, ETA 2019. As CC Sabathia remains perfect through 3 2/3 innings in Tampa Bay. Franklin Kilmo, the righty, international free agent signee with the Phillies in 2013, came over in the Asdrubal Cabrera deal, ETA 2019. David Peterson, the lefty, 1st-round pick last year, ETA 2020. Number 7, Anthony Kay, the lefty, 1st-round pick in 2016, ETA 2020. Ronnie Marcario, the shortstop, international free agent signing in 2017, ETA 2022. Number 9 is Thomas Sabuki, the lefty, 2015 5th-rounder by the Mets, ETA 2021. Number 10, Mark Vientos, the 3rd baseman, 2017 2nd-rounder with the Mets, ETA 2021. Next up is the New York Yankees. Number 1, Justice Sheffield, currently up with the Yankees right now. He's the number 27 overall prospect. 1st-round pick with the Indians in 2014. Came over in the Andrew Miller trade along with Clint Frazier. Number 2 is Estevan Florial, 2015 international free agent signee, ETA 2020. He's the number 46 overall prospect. Jonathan Loaisiga, the righty, number 73 overall prospect, as the Rays get their first hit off of CC Sabathia. Speaking of the Yankees. 2012 international free agent signee with the Giants. He came over to the Yankees in 2016 after being released in May of 2015. He really has revived himself in New York and actually made a few starts for the Yankees too this year. Number 4 is Albert Abreu, the righty. 2013 international free agent signee by the Astros, came over in the Brian McCann deal, ETA 2019. He's the number 75 overall prospect. Domingo Acevedo, the righty. 2012 international free agent signee. His ETA is this year, but injuries held him back this year. 6, Anthony Siegler, the catcher. 1st-round pick this year, ETA 2022. 7 is Clark Schmidt, the righty, 2017 first rounder, ETA 2020. Trevor Stefan, the righty, third round pick last year, ETA 2020. Luis Medina, the righty, international free agent signing in 2015, ETA 2021. Matt Sauer, the righty, second round pick last year, ETA 2021. Next up is the Oakland Athletics. This is going to be a fun list to do because they have a lot of good prospects. Number 1, Jesus Luzardo, the lefty, third round pick in 2016 with the Nationals. Number 12 overall prospect, came over in the trade that sent Sean Doolittle and Ryan Madson to Washington. Blake Trinan came in this deal as well to Oakland. His ETA is 2020. AJ Puke, the lefty, number 38 overall prospect, first round pick in 2016. His ETA would have been this year, but an injury held him back. That had him get Tommy John surgery. Sean Murphy, the catcher, number 51 overall prospect, third round pick with the Athletics in 2016. ETA 2019, catcher of the future. Kyler Murray, currently the quarterback of Oklahoma, current Heisman candidate as well. First round pick this year, ETA 2021. Number 5, Austin Beck, the outfielder. First round pick last year, ETA 2021. 6, Lazaro Armenteros, 2016 international free agent signing, ETA 2021. Jorge Mateo, international free agent signing with the Yankees in 2012. He came over in the Sonny Gray trade. His ETA was this year, but he didn't see time in the bigs. Jamison Hanna, the outfielder, 2018 second rounder with the A's, ETA 2021. 9, James Caprillion, 2015 first rounder with the Yankees. He also came over in the Sonny Gray deal, ETA 2019. 10, Sheldon Noose, the third baseman, 2016 second rounder with the Nats. Also came over with Trinan and Luzardo in the Doolittle-Madsen deal. ETA is next year, but he's currently blocked at that position by Matt Chapman. It's so interesting decision for the A's this offseason. Philadelphia Phillies, number 1, Sixto Sanchez, the righty, 2015 international free agent signing, the number 17 overall prospect. His ETA is next year. Alec Boehm, the third baseman, first round pick this year, 45 overall prospect, ETA 2021. Adonis Medina, the number 69 overall prospect, international free agent signing in 2014, ETA next year. Adam Hasley, first round pick last year, ETA 2020. Jojo Romero, the lefty, fourth round pick in 2016, ETA 2019. Number 6, Mickey Moniak, the outfielder, first overall pick in 2016, ETA 2020. Number 7 is Jalen Ortiz, the outfielder, international free agent signing with the Phillies, ETA 2021. Ranger Suarez, the lefty, international free agent signing in 2012. He saw some time in the bigs this year. Number 9, Aniel De Los Santos, the righty, international free agent signing with the Mariners in 2014. He was traded to San Diego in the Joaquin Benoit deal. And then he was sent to the Phillies in the Freddie Galvis trade last year. Then he saw some times in the bigs this year. Cole Irvin, number 10, the lefty, fifth round pick in 2016. CTA was this year, but the Phillies just didn't bring him up. Pittsburgh Pirates, number 1, Mitch Keller, the righty, 2014 second round pick, number 14 overall prospect. CTA was this year, but they just didn't bring him up. Number 2, Brian Hayes, the third baseman, 2015 first rounder, ETA next year, and the number 52 overall prospect. Number 3, Travis Swaggerty, the number 83 overall prospect, first round pick this year, ETA 2021. Number 4, Oniel Cruz, international free agent signing with the Dodgers. He came over in the trade that sent Tony Watson to LA last year. His ETA is 2021. He's a shortstop, as well as Cole Tucker, first round pick 2014. His ETA is next year. Number 6, Kevin Newman, who's also a shortstop. He's a second baseman as well, 2015 first rounder. Saw some times in the bigs this year. Hit only 198 in 81 at-bats. Number 7 is Kevin Kramer, infielder, 2015 second rounder. Saw some times in the big leagues this year, 17 games, hit only 111. Brian Reynolds, outfielder, second round pick with San Francisco. He came over in the Andrew McCutchen trade, ETA 2019. 9, Calvin Mitchell, the outfielder, 2017 second rounder, ETA 2021. Number 10, Lolo Sanchez, outfielder, 2015 international signee with the Pirates, ETA 2020. Next up is the San Diego Padres. This is a great farm system, folks. Number 1, Fernando Tatis Jr., the shortstop. He's the second best prospect in the game. International free agent signee with the White Sox, came over in the James Shields trade. ETA's next year. He would have been up this year if not for an injury. Number 2, Mackenzie Gore, the lefty. Number 11 overall prospect, first round pick last year, ETA 2020. Francisco Mejia, catcher outfielder. The number 21 overall prospect, 2012 international free agent signing with the Indians. He came over in the Adam Simber, Brad Hand deal. Saw some times in the bigs this year, 18 games. 208 average with 3 homers. Luis Urias, the middle infielder. International free agent signing with the Padres in 2013. He's the number 22 overall prospect. In the bigs this year, 12 games, 2 home runs, hitting 208. 5, Chris Paddock, the righty, the number 48 overall prospect, 2015 8th rounder at the Marlins. He came over in that weird trade that landed the Padres Josh Naylor. Fernando Rodney went the other way to Miami in the deal. ETA 2020. Number 6, Adrian Morjan, the lefty, the number 49 overall prospect. International free agent signing in 2016. His ETA is 2019. Michael Boz, the righty, the number 60 overall prospect. International free agent signing in 2016. ETA 2019. Number 8, Logan Allen, the lefty, number 85 overall prospect. 2015 8th round pick with the Red Sox. He came over in the Craig Kimbrell deal. His ETA is next year. Number 9, Ryan Weathers, the lefty, the number 99 overall prospect. He's a first round pick this year, ETA 2022. Number 10, Cal Quantrill, first round pick in 2016. ETA 2019. Next up is the San Francisco Giants, who have a weak farm system. Number 1, Joey Bart, the catcher, first round pick this year. Number 35 overall prospect. His ETA is 2021. Heliot Ramos, number 2, outfielder, first round pick last year. Number 82 overall prospect, ETA 2021. Number 3, Sean Anderson, the righty, 2016 third round pick with the Red Sox. He came over in the deal that sent Eduardo Nunez to Boston. ETA 2019. Chris Shaw, the outfielder, first round pick in 2015. Saw some times in the big this year. 21 games, 1 homer in 53 at-bats, hitting 189. 5, Marco Luciano, the shortstop, international free agent signee this year with the Giants. His ETA is 2023. 6, Sean Hagel, the righty, second round pick this year, ETA 2021. 7, Tyler Beede, the righty, 2014 first round pick. Saw some time in the big this year. 11 starts with a 6.64 ERA. Number 8, Sandro Fabian, the outfielder, 2014 international free agent signee with the Giants, ETA 2020. 9, Jacob Gonzalez, the third baseman, second round pick last year, ETA 2021. 10, Heath Quinn, the outfielder, third round pick last year, ETA 2020. Next up is the Seattle Mariners. Number 1, Kyle Lewis, first round pick in 2016, the number 80 overall prospect. His ETA is next year. Evan White, the first baseman, first round pick last year, ETA 2020. Logan Gilbert, the righty, first round pick this year, ETA 2021. Julio Rodriguez, the outfielder, international free agent signee last year, ETA 2022. Braden Bishop, the outfielder, third-round pick in 2015. His ETA was this year, but they didn't call him up. Sam Carlson, the righty, their sixth-ranked prospect. Second-round pick last year, ETA 2021. Josh Stowers, the outfielder. Second-round pick this year, ETA 2021. 8. Matthew Festa, the righty. Seventh-round pick in 2016. Saw some time this year in the bigs. 1 start in 7 games. 2.25 ERA. Not bad. 9. Wyatt Mills, the righty. Third-round pick in 2017. ETA 2019. And number 10, Noelvi Marte, the shortstop. International free agent signing this year. ETA 2023. Next is the Cardinals of St. Louis. Number 1, Alex Reyes, the righty. International free agent signing in 2012. The number 33 overall prospect. He's shown some flashes in the big leagues, but he keeps getting hurt. Number 2, Nolan Gorman, the third baseman. The number 98 overall prospect. First round pick this year. ETA 2022. 3, Dakota Hudson, the righty. The number 100th ranked prospect. First round pick in 2016. He's shown some promise in the bigs. 2.67 ERA this year. Ryan Hesley, the righty. Fifth round pick in 2015. CTA was this year, but injuries held him back. 5, Andrew Kinsler, the catcher. 7th round pick in 2016. ETA next year. Either him or Carson Kelly will be the replacement long-term for Yadier Molina. 6, Randy Arozziana, the outfielder. 2016 international free agent signee. His ETA was this year, but they held him back in the minors. Elhuris Montero is number 7 on this list. 2014 international free agent signee. ETA 2021. Justin Williams, outfielder. Second round pick with the Diamondbacks. He went to the Rays in the Jeremy Hellickson deal in 2014, and then to the Cardinals this year in the Tommy Pham deal. Saw some times in the bigs this year. Only played in 1 game and had 1 at-bat. Connor Capel, number 9, outfielder. 2016 5th-round pick of the Indians. He came over in the deal that sent Oscar Mercado the other way. ETA is 2020, and number 10 is Griffin Roberts, the righty. CBA round pick this year, ETA 2021. Next up is the Tampa Bay Rays. Don't worry, we only have 4 teams left to go. We'll make this quick. Number 1, Brent Honeywell. Would have been up this year if he didn't get hurt. He'll be in the rotation next year, assuming they don't go with a lot of openers. And that Blake Snell's hopefully still on that team. Number 23 overall prospect. Competitive balance B round pick in 2014. Brendan McKay, number 29 overall prospect. First round pick last year. He'll be up next year. He's both a left-handed pitcher and the first baseman. Jesus Sanchez, the outfielder. Number 31 overall prospect. International free agent signee in 2014. ETA 2019. Wander Franco, the shortstop. International free agent signee last year, the number 40 overall prospect, ETA 2022. Number 5, Matthew Liberatore, the lefty, first round pick this year. Number 64 overall prospect, ETA 2022. Number 6, Shane Baz, the righty, first round pick with the Pirates last year. Number 93 overall prospect, he came over in the Chris Archer deal. His ETA is 2021. Number 7 is Ronaldo Hernandez, the catcher. International free agent signee in 2014. His ETA is 2021. Number 8 is Shane McClanahan, the lefty. Competitive balance C round pick with the Rays this year, ETA 2021. 9, Lucius Fox, the shortstop. International free agent signing with the Giants in 2015. He came over in the Matt Moore deal in 2016. His ETA is 2019. Number 10, Brandon Lowe. He's currently on the big league roster. Third round pick in 2015. Next up's the Texas Rangers. Leotis Tavares, number 1. Number 42 overall prospect, international free agent signing in 2015. His ETA's 2020. Willie Calhoun, the outfielder. Number 47 overall prospect, fourth round pick with the Dodgers in 2015. He obviously came over in the Yu Darvish trade. Saw some times in the bigs this year. 2 home runs in 92 at-bats in 32 games. Julio Pablo Martinez, outfielder. Number 58 overall prospect. International free agent signee this year, ETA 2020. Cole Winn, the righty. Number 94 overall prospect. First round pick this year, ETA 2021. Hans Kraus, the righty. Second round pick last year, ETA 2021. Jonathan Hernandez, the righty. International free agent signee in 2013. CTA's next year. The lefty Taylor Hearns, number 7. Fifth round pick in 2015 with the Nationals. He came over in the deal that sent Keone Kela to Pittsburgh. And they got Hearn, the Pirates did, in the Mark Melancon deal with the Nationals a couple years back. And his ETA's in 2019. Joe Palumbo, the lefty's number 8. 30th round pick in 2013 with the Rangers, ETA 2020. Cole Reagans, the lefty's number 9 on the list. First rounder 2016, ETA 2021. Number 10 is Bubba Thompson, the outfielder. First round pick 2017, his ETA is 2021. Next up is the Blue Jays. Best prospect in the game is on this team, and that is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the third baseman. He was an international free agent signing in 2015. He'll be up next year. He would have been up this year if he didn't get hurt. Bo Bichette, infielder, number 9 overall prospect, second round pick in 2016. He'll be on the Blue Jays next year. Danny Jansen, the catcher, number 71 overall prospect, 16th round pick in 2013. In the big so far this year, in 77 at-bats, 29 games, 3 home runs, hitting .260. Nate Pearson, the righty, the number 87 overall prospect, first round pick last year, ETA 2020. Anthony Alford, the number 89 overall prospect, third round pick in 2012. Injuries have held back Alford a lot. 16 at-bats this year in 12 games, 1 RBI, hitting .125. Oy. Number 6, Kevin Smith, infielder. Fourth round pick last year, ETA 2020. Eric Pardino, the righty, international free agent signee last year, ETA 2021. 8, Jordan Gorshans, the shortstop, first round pick this year, ETA 2022. Cavan Biggio, fifth round pick in 2016. He's obviously the son of Craig Biggio. ETA's next year. And number 10 is Sean Reed Foley, the righty. Second round pick in 2014. He's on the big leagues team right now. 5.13 ERA in 7 starts. Last but not least, the Washington Nationals. The end of this segment is finally over. Number 1, Victor Robles. International free agent signing in 2013. Number 5 overall prospect in the bigs this year. 51 at-bats in 18 games. 3 homers. 10 RBI. Hitting .275. Carter Kieboom, shortstop. ETA 2020. First round pick in 2016. The number 34 overall prospect. Luis Garcia, the number 90 overall prospect. International free agent signing in 2016, ETA 2021. Mason Denneberg, the righty. First round pick this year, ETA 2022. 5, Will Crow, the righty. Second round pick last year, ETA 2020. Seth Romero, the lefty. First round pick last year, ETA 2019. Daniel Johnson, outfielder. He's number 7 on this list. 2016 fifth rounder, ETA 2019. Number 8, Yasel Otuna, infielder. International free agent signee in 2016, ETA 2021. Number 9 is Tim Cate, the lefty. 2018 second rounder this year, ETA 2021. And number 10, Rodney Reed, 2011 international free agent signee. His ETA is this year, but the Nationals didn't call him up. And finally, that segment is over. Quickly, I'm going to make 2 picks. College game tonight, you have North Carolina at Miami. Miami's 16th right now in the country, giving 18 points. I like Miami straight up. But the gambling plan of the podcast is over 55.5. And NFL tonight on Fox, Vikings at the Rams. Should be a very, very fun game in Los Angeles. Looking forward to this one. Gonna be a dandy, like I said. 8-0 Yankees, by the way. RBI triple by Brett Gardner. The Vikings are coming off an awful home loss against the lowly Buffalo Bills. The Rams are coming off a big home win over the Los Angeles Chargers. It's undetermined whether Dalvin Cook goes tonight for the Vikings or not, and the Everson Griffin situation is very troubling, and it is a distraction to this Vikings team. What's troubling for Los Angeles is that Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters are both out for this game and for a month, so the Rams' defense is now vulnerable. That said, I like the Rams in this one at home. 30-20 is my final score, but my gambling play is over 48.5. The Rams are giving 7. That's it for the podcast today. I'll be giving out the rest of my picks tomorrow on the podcast. And I'll be going over all the baseball action. And I hope you guys have a great day, everybody.